A man was arrested on identity theft and conspiracy charges by Suffield, Connecticut police over the weekend. On Saturday, police were notified that a resident had their identity stolen and fraudulent charges were made on their credit card. They say a computer was purchased and shipped to an unoccupied residence in town. Based on this information, Suffield Police were able to intercept the delivery and attempt to catch the suspect. The male suspect stopped in front of the building, saw police, and took off. Officers found the man down the street at a gas station and took the man into custody. He now faces identity theft, conspiracy, and pursuit-related charges.